is all great stuff, but if we could get the real Superman in here, I mean, you have this funny accent that is so not American. I mean,
well, yeah, I'm not from the States. I am from a very small island called Jersey, which is in between England and France.
the original Jersey.
The original Jersey. Not New Jersey.
Is there a Jersey Shore in the original Jersey?
There is plenty of shores, but not the kind of shore you're talking about.
Landing this role, man, so big. How did you find out you got it?
I just got a phone call from Zach, and it was one of those kind of crazy, surreal moments afterwards where I wasn't prepared for it. Well, one, it was, okay, did that really just happen? And it wasn't like leaping up and down for joy at first, it was just trying to process. I was prepared for no, because that's what I ever got for the big jobs in the past. And that's what I knew I could deal with. I wasn't prepared for yes. And it was this kind of moment of stillness and going, I'm not too sure, like surely I should be leaping up and down and clapping my hands and...
Or flying.
Or flying. I'll save that for later. So I called the family and I couldn't get hold of anyone. And so the moment became even more surreal. I was like, does the rest of the world even exist? Am I insane? Is this like the land of my mind? And then my agents called and they said, you know, Henry, it's great news, congratulations. And I could hear it in their voices. They're like, why isn't he, like, surely he should sound happier. And I was incredibly happy and honored. But there was this sort of, it was a private, quiet moment of happiness. And it wasn't until, you know, hours later where it all kind of started to sink in and I got very excited about it and it came out in a physical way as opposed to just that internal, you know, private moment.
Were you a Superman fan when you were a kid?
I was, yeah, absolutely. I wasn't a comic book reader. I didn't read the comic books until after I was offered the job as a use of source material, but I knew Superman was, and I saw the cartoons and stuff, and I knew the movies, and did the same thing, running around the garden, you know, with a tea towel wrapped around my neck and beating up my brothers or getting beat up by my brothers. Whoever got to play Superman, you know, was the one who you couldn't beat up because he was invulnerable. And yeah, I did that, but I never ever thought I'd be here, like genuinely. Just this moment I just had there in my head going, oh my goodness, I'm talking to someone about Man of Steel and I'm playing Superman. And I do have these moments every now and then where it completely blows my mind and I don't quite know how to process it, but I'm enjoying it.
You have said in Details magazine that you, or as a kid, were called Fat Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
You were overweight as a kid.
Yeah.
Did you get picked on?
Yeah.
Bullied?
But, yeah, but I mean, picked on is bullied. I mean, what kid didn't get picked on at some stage? Kids are kids. That's the wonder about being a kid, and the terrible thing is that everyone's stretching and flexing their social muscles. And I don't hold any grudges against guys making decisions back then. As adults now, I'm sure they're lovely people. But kids are cruel. Kids are mean. Kids are just trying stuff out.
Do you think it's getting worse now? Do you think kids bully each other?
I don't think it gets any worse or any better. I think it's the way it is, unfortunately. And I think the important thing is then we need to start focusing on the bullies and working out why they're bullies. They're probably bullies because they're getting bullied, or there's something in their life that they don't understand, and so they're just projecting it or reflecting it upon someone else. And if we can help them, the kids who are getting bullied by them will in turn be helped because they'll be getting bullied. Two birds with one stone.